By simply opening this video, you've already made a choice. While the masses drown in mindless distraction, you're hunting for a strategy. You belong to the 1% who value discipline over noise. Subscribe to stay with the executioners. Let's see who has the stomach for it. So, to the very essence of the video. Are they calling you an egoist? Congratulations. It means you finally stopped being a convenient tool in someone else's hands. Rule number 1. Put yourself at the center of your universe. People will try to label you narcissist, selfish, obsessed. But understand this. These labels are just their desperate attempts to pull you back into the boundaries of their comfort. Your life is your responsibility. No one is coming to save you, and no one will manufacture your happiness for you. Before you accept a single piece of advice, look at the life of the person giving it. If they haven't achieved what you're aiming for, their opinion is nothing but static. It's white noise. Why would you listen to business advice from a lifelong employee? Why take relationship advice from the lonely? Theory without action is a corpse. Every idea, every suggestion must pass through the filter of your personal experience. Don't take anyone's word for it. Verify it in the field. Only results will reveal the true value of your circle and your own convictions. To build a kingdom, you must first stop letting peasants draw your maps. You are conditioned since childhood to fear mistakes. In school, they gave you bad grades. In society, they gave you judgment. But here is the truth. A mistake is not the end. It is the only currency with which you can buy real-world experience. Think back to how you learned to walk. You fell hundreds of times. Did anyone call you a failure? No. Life works the same way. Every defeat is just a method of eliminating a non-working variable. You aren't losing. You're narrowing the search for the one solution that will eventually hit the target. Perfectionism is a disease. It's not a drive for quality. It's a fear of looking weak. The only way to never fail is to sit in a corner and do absolutely nothing. But remember, inaction is also a choice in favor of decay. It is far better to do it poorly today than to do it perfectly never. Forget your perfect plans. Reality will always punch you in the gut. Your success doesn't depend on how accurately you predicted the future, but on how fast you can adapt after the hit. The plan will change. You must be the constant. Forget the pink diary stereotypes. A physical journal is not a hobby. It's the cheapest and most effective way to debug your brain. Your mind is a processor. If hundreds of anxious thoughts are looping in the background, the system starts to lag. Apathy and anxiety are often just symptoms of a full cache. When you move your thoughts onto paper, you are transferring them from your internal drive to an external one. Your head clears, and what felt like a catastrophe transforms into simple text. As long as a thought stays inside you, it is you. You cannot judge it objectively. But the moment it's written down, it becomes data. You can look at your fears and plans from the outside, like an architect looking at a blueprint. This is how you develop sharp thinking instead of mental fog. Keep it simple. You don't need to be a writer. Every night, dump everything that accumulated during the day onto the page. Treat it like the black box of your personal aircraft. Record the facts, the errors, and the ideas. You will wake up with a plan instead of a heavy bag of yesterday's doubts. The myth of one profession for life is dead. In the modern world, a narrow specialist is the first candidate for replacement. Your task is to build a unique skill stack that is impossible to copy. Sales, design, psychology, English. Each new skill isn't just a line on a resume. It's a brick in your foundation. When you connect the unconnectable, you stop competing with the crowd. You create your own league, where you are the only expert. Don't grow roots where there is no sun. Changing cities, niches, or circles isn't a betrayal of self. It's a search for better soil. Mobility is power. In a world of crises and closing borders, the only asset they can't seize is what you can do with your hands and your head. Stop hunting for butterflies. Relationships, money, and status are not the goals. They are the side effects of who you have become. Build a beautiful garden, and the butterflies will come to you. When you kill the teenager inside you who craves likes and brands, you become a man. Real strength is abundance. You give not because you want something back, but because you have too much. Build your life from a state of power, not need.